Our meditation for today is a mantra meditation, and we can find peace through repetition. So, if you're not familiar with mantras, let me tell you a little bit about those. Mantras are powerful tools in meditation. They serve as focal points that help to quiet the mind and center our thoughts. And when we use a repetition of a mantra, it can be a word, a phrase, a sound. What it does is it helps to anchor our attention and it makes it a little easier to let go of the distracting thoughts. And this practice creates a rhythm, if you will, a vibration that can induce a deep state of relaxation and focus. And mantras also carry specific meanings or intentions like peace or love. And those can cultivate positive qualities and a sense of inner calm. And by using a mantra, and mantra actually means mind tool, we can create a space where we can connect more deeply with ourselves, right? And the present moment. And what does that do? Well, that promotes clarity and emotional balance. So, as I said, today we'll be practicing a mantra-based meditation. It's a technique that uses the repetition of a word or phrase to help to focus the mind, cultivate inner peace. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get into a comfortable position, and we'll get started in just a moment here. You're finding your comfortable seated position with your back straight but relaxed. Close your eyes or lower your gaze, and let's take a few deep breaths here. And let's begin by setting an intention for this practice. Perhaps it's peace or clarity or even love, whatever it is for you today, for your practice. Now, choose a simple word or phrase that resonates with you. Now, it could be a universal mantra like Om, or it could be something personal like peace or love or I am calm. This mantra will serve as the focal point of the meditation for yourself. And as you repeat it, let it guide you into a deeper state of relaxation and awareness. Now, you can say the mantra out loud if you like, if that feels comfortable to you. If not, you could say it within your own mind as well too. So as you choose what that mantra is for you today, begin to silently repeat your chosen mantra in your mind. Say it slowly and gently, synchronizing it with your breath if that feels natural. For instance, if you're using I am calm, you might mentally say the first part of the mantra, I am, on the inhale, and the second part on the exhale, calm. Let the mantra flow effortlessly like a gentle stream. And if your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the mantra without judgment. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back to your chosen mantra. Continue repeating your mantra, allowing it to anchor your mind in the present moment, right here, right now. Notice how the sound and the rhythm of the mantra create a sense of calm and focus. You may find your thoughts becoming quieter or more distant, or you may still notice many thoughts. Either way, simply observe and return to the mantra. And this process of noticing and returning is the essence of the practice. Returning to the mantra if your mind has wandered. As you deepen into the meditation, let the mantra envelop you. Feel its vibrations resonating within you, creating a sense of peace and harmony. Allow the mantra to become softer, more subtle, and gentle. You may even notice moments of silence between the repetitions. Allow these pauses to happen naturally without forcing them. Trust the process and stay present with the experience. Return to the mantra. In the next few moments, if you feel comfortable, let the mantra dissolve into silence. Sit in the stillness and quiet, embracing the calmness that arises. And if thoughts come up, Gently acknowledge them and let them pass, returning to the silence or the mantra if needed. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Take a deep breath in and out. Slowly release the mantra and let your mind rest. Take a moment to notice how you feel, calm, centered, and present. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and bring your awareness back to the room. And thank yourself for taking this time to practice this mantra-based meditation today. And remember, your mantra is always available to you as a tool for finding peace and clarity. So thank you, my friends, for joining today. Have a serene and mindful day. It's important to explore different meditation techniques because it allows us to discover what resonates with us personally, right? And each method has unique benefits, and trying the various styles, as I have over all these many years, it can really help you to find the ones that best suit you, right? And the preferences that you have. So just be open, have an open mind, have an open heart to experimenting with new techniques because you can get some fresh perspectives and ways to deepen your practice too. Um, One of the one, we don't have to have the Sanskrit, right? It doesn't have to be a Sanskrit type of mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, or, one of the ones that I use. But just simple English words help too. And whether it's I am calm, which I like to use a lot with students, and Jenny says here that it worked out very well for you. And the it doesn't have to be, a big production, put it that way. It's just something that maybe you're feeling in your heart, right? That day, maybe it's like, uh, I mean, we'll get into loving kindness later on, and that's kind of a form of mantra work in that, but it could be whatever it is for you today. Maybe it's like, oh, I am joyful, or I am at peace, whatever it may be. So just know it's good to experiment and play with your meditation. That's really important to do so. See what works. I applaud you for trying out all the different meditations, that we've been doing so far. It's only been several days, but uh, it's important. You kept flipping the mantra. I ended up sticking with I am calm. But I was monkey minded in the beginning, and that happens. Monkey mind means the distractions that we have going on in our minds, like monkeys swinging from branch to branch in our mind. That's what it feels like sometimes. And that's okay. Whatever we can use to assist us in our meditation practice. And as you can see, a mantra can be a focus point, a focal point, just like focusing on the breath. So here now we're using maybe some words or a word. I am calm, or, I am love, peace, whatever, to bring us back when our mind wanders. So that's a concentration. That's something we can use to help our concentration. Because one of the things that I hear a lot from people is, I can't have a quiet mind. It's hard for me to have a quiet mind. Well, guess what? Everybody experiences that in meditation. Everyone does. Do I suggest meditation before or after caffeine? That's an interesting question. Thank you for bringing that up. Two schools of thought, I guess, on that, really. A lot of times, people drink green tea before meditation, like matcha. Uh, I have done both. It all depends on how caffeine affects you in that way. I know if I drink a little too much, and usually first thing in the morning, I usually don't drink coffee before I meditate. I usually, like I was out in the living room today doing my meditation at 4:30 this morning. And it was like too early for coffee for me. And I was lying down on the couch doing my meditation for a little bit. And then I fed the cats and at 5 o'clock, and then I sat up for a little bit more meditation. And it really depends on you, what feels for you. If you want to experiment with that and see, oh, does it make me too edgy? Does it maybe a couple sips or whatever gives me a little bit more wide awakeness so I can focus and not fall asleep during my meditation. So that's another reason that caffeine may be helpful to you. It really depends on how you are affected. I know there's some people who, even a cup of coffee makes them really anxious. So I think it's really up to you in that. I hope that answers your question there. What is your why for being here? Maybe even think about that now. And if you want to type it in, you can do that. Why did you want to come to this challenge? Why did you want to come and practice meditation? Why now? I mean, maybe you do have a practice. Maybe it's not everyday practice. Why? What is the why for you? And I shared my story on the Facebook group, and then it'll be in today's email too. I copied it over into today's email. So you'll learn what my why was, but what's your why? Anyone, what's your why? Why are you here? Even doing a few stretches before, and yeah. Well, actually, that's what yoga is for. That's to prepare ourselves for sitting in meditation. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. A few neck rolls, stretch your arms, legs. Yeah. That way we can sit. I had stopped my meditation practice and was really missing it in my life. So this challenge came at the perfect time for me. I really wanted to find the calm and balance that I had felt when I was meditating regularly a couple of years ago. Thanks for sharing that. That's a great why. To be able to escape sadnesses in the world and stay calm. That's a wonderful why, because the more that we can be in our practice, the more we'll be able to deal with everything that's going on in the world right now. For community, I needed to reconnect with community. It's been too long practicing on my own. And that's a key right there, is practicing in community. It doesn't matter if we're online or if we do it in person. Either or, it's that connection. I mean, I can feel the connection with all of you, even though I see all your names and two pictures. I still feel that community feeling as I join with you in teaching you. And certainly meditating. I mean, I've done attended workshops online, of course, during COVID, but who didn't, right? But, with Jack Kornfield and Tara Brach, Sharon Salzberg, wonderful mindfulness teachers. And I could feel that sense of community as well, too. And it makes a real difference in our lives when we know that, hey, we're joining every morning or every evening, whatever group that you may, find. Hopefully you'll keep coming to this session. And you can feel that it's like, oh, it's good to see your friends, to text chat with them, or even a vocal chat with them as well too. Makes a big difference. That's Sangha. That's what community, Sangha means community. That's what a community is for, so we can uplift one another. Okay, so your why is for some sort of peace. My reason, I realized a lot of the weird things in my life were caused by impulsive choices or just not figuring myself out. Meditation has brought me to a less reactive place, which can be hard at times when I'm overstimulated, and my life has improved immensely. Kudos. Kudos to everyone with your practice and why you're here. And have you noticed so far, just in these, what's today? Well, if you came the first day for the kickoff day, so what we got 4 or 5 days, and how does that feel? Have you noticed a difference within your own being, your mood, maybe your sleep? Has anyone noticed that? Calmer and more joyful. Ah, I like that answer. The accountability is nice. Yeah, that's what it's like being in community, showing up daily, having that accountability that yes, I'm in this for uh, not only myself, but to support my friends as well too. And that's what making that commitment to our practice is all about, because we have that why. So if we think about our why we're doing this, and I come every day, or I watch the video, or I practice on my own, and we notice how we feel. Wow, right? And it's a beautiful feeling. Many years early on, because I've been doing this for 4 decades, uh, I was alone. It was me, I was, back then, there wasn't a lot of people that I knew. I don't think there was anybody that I knew that practiced meditation. They thought I was weird, and, but I kept going forward. And it's great now in the last 20 years that I've found people who enjoy meditation just as much as I do. I came to meditation to be better able to handle the chaos of this particular year, and found the community to be a beautiful bonus. So thank you, thank you. And thank you for offering us this chance, this space to practice with people, even if we're all scattered. Yes, all around the country. It doesn't matter. Yeah, right. Because we're all one. I appreciate you. Oh, I agree with the above statement. Yes. This space. Yes. It's beautiful. Okay, my friends. It's a joy to be here with you. Feel free to chat with me. To chat with you if you have a question about your meditation practice, or you just want to make a comment about something you've noticed in your meditation practice. So I'm here for you. Just know that. Okay, my friends. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep meditating.